Hey, what's up guys? How you doing? It is Lasty here. Welcome today to a whole bunch of new squad building challenges and actually some news and stuff and just a couple of hints and whatnot. The first thing, if you take a little look at my transfer list, I've got rid of a bunch of them now, but silver players are expensive right now, like the more popular ones. These are some of the less popular ones. I had a whole couple of pages full of ones that went for 10,000 coins, and if you've got like pacey players or silver players from main leagues that people might want to use, because of the current daily knockout tournament where you can win a Tots player, those players are seriously expensive. The requirements are that you have to use 3 silver players in your squad. So that's one thing. And then the second thing is squad building challenges. We have a new category called FUT Championship Series. Now, of course, it is the FUT Championship Series final in Berlin this Friday. I'm actually going to be attending myself and vlogging the event for you guys, so that's awesome. Going ahead and going along with EA, which is amazing. But we've got some new SBCs, and the names of these SBCs are all related to some of the players that are involved. Like, these are actually like pro FIFA players. So we've got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in total that we're going to be completing today, and each one of them gives a 25k pack, so a premium gold players pack, which, you know, it's Tots at the moment. We might be able to pack a Tots with that sort of thing. And I'm going to go through each and every one of these SBCs pretty quick for you, and we'll open the packs towards the end. So, the first one, Prinsipe, he won in Madrid. He beat Gorilla, of course. And he's a PlayStation player, I do believe. An Italian one as well, I think. So, his favourite team is Roma in Italy. So all of these SBCs are somewhat linked to like the team that the pro FIFA player supports, and this one is obviously Roma. So what you're going to need is, like, they're kind of entry-level basic SBCs. There's nothing too complicated about them. However, what you're going to need is like 77 rated teams for every single one of them. So it's gonna wipe you out of a few gold players, but there's so many gold players right now, and because of course Tots is out, loads of packs being opened all over the place. These sorts of players, I imagine, aren't too expensive right now, but they might go up due to SBCs, stuff like this. What you get with this one is that you can only have a maximum of 4 players from the same nation, and you do need 1 Roma and 1 Italy player. Like, you could totally branch off from the Serie A if you wanted to. Maybe just do like a back 4 where you had 4 Italians along here, and then a Roma goalkeeper that isn't Italian, and then you could totally branch off to a completely different league and use other gold players in this top 6 from different nations and different leagues and whatnot. However, it is just easier for me to go ahead and build a Calcio A team, because I've got an abundance of players from that league, and actually like quite a lot of just low level gold players from most of the leagues, so I'm quite happy to just build a 1 league side. So we'll go ahead and submit that one, and we are done. Now you need 90 chemistry for all of these as well. Premium gold players pack is what you're going to win. Now we move on to Giuseppe Guastella. I apologize for the following name pronunciations. I'm not very good at them. Like, I knew Prinsipe because I was literally watching the live stream, but some of these guys I'm not 100% sure on how to pronounce their names, and I guess I'll figure it out as we go through the week, and I'll probably be seeing these guys in person on Friday and Saturday, of course. So this guy supports Juventus, and what you need is a Juve player and a United States player. And you also need, well, 4 nationalities at a minimum. 77 rated team again. Once again, I've just built a Serie A team, and put a Juve centre mid in there. Like, again, we've used some slightly better players this time. One, because I didn't want to overlap on the players from different SBCs. I've got a couple of rares in here, but what using an 81 and a 79 rated rare player gets me is the ability to use lower rated 75 non-rare ones. So we've done that. And then I've also gone in and put just a random, like, American goalkeeper. Is this Hamid? Yeah, Bill Hamid. So for me, I own all of these players, so they've got loyalty, so that's fine. Like, even just with this guy on completely dead chemistry, I've still got 99 overall chem, and I've also got players like out of position and whatnot. I'm not sure, like, if you had no loyalty on all of this, I'm not sure if it would be 90 chemistry or more. It probably would, but I'm not 100% sure on that one. Again, these SBCs I feel like are vital for you to just use the stuff that you have in your club. Again, this one doesn't state that you need loads of players from the Serie A. However, it's sort of, when you see a Juventus one required. You know, it's quite difficult to branch off to a different league and still maintain chemistry, unless of course maybe you used a Juventus goalkeeper and then moved off and whatnot into completely different leagues. That's up to you though. Again, I just built what was right for me, and that is a Serie A team right there. So, that's number 2 done. We now move on. Another premium gold players pack. Brilliant. We now move on to Aldossary MSDossary, should I say, who is another one of these FIFA players. They're so good. Do you know what? I'm going to try and get some tips off people, I think, later on, because I suck. I haven't won the Tots Rudy because I keep getting knocked out in like the second round. People are too good and too sweaty at this game. But what we have here is a Saudi guy who supports Al Ittihad. So you're going to need one Al Ittihad player at minimum and a minimum of one Saudi player. But you can only have a maximum of 5 players from the same league. And again, you still need that 77 rating. So what I found to be an issue here is because we did Al Sommer's SBC like not so long ago, I don't have an abundance of higher rated players from that league. So I had an Al Ittihad goalkeeper here, and then I've just got 2 bronzes that they're going to link together. They're probably not on full chem or anything, literally like 7 chem, but it doesn't necessarily matter. And then we move on into a different league. Now I've used French players from the French League 1 for right back to centre mid all the way across here, and it helps people get chemistry and whatnot, like old upgrade or unupgraded Tolisso and things like that. And then I moved on into the Russian League. Again, something I'm hoping to try and move into a couple of leagues here sometimes where people might not be using players from that league, and if so, then you guys could use a team like this and not worry about the prices being too high. I've used an 82 in Giuliano right now. Pretty sure he's an untradeable for me, so that doesn't really matter. And two, like, using someone like that is because I've used some bronzes along the back here. I needed to bring that rating up to the 77 overall. We've got over 90 chemistry. We've got 100 obviously because I've got loyalty on these players. So moving on in to completion and the next challenge. I think this is the 3rd one done. Aldossary has been completed. Another 25k pack. I tell you what, I better pack a Tots because, you know, I need something good to show you guys. I haven't had a good pack luck in a long time. Now, we move on to Rafael Rafifa Fortes. Now, he supports Paris Saint-Germain. So, what we need here is a Paris Saint-Germain player and a Brazilian player as well. We need 4 players maximum from the same league, and again, 77 rated, 90 chemistry. So, I used a Brazilian player from Paris Saint-Germain in Maxwell, just because that made it so much easier for me. What it meant I could do was just build a little triangle of French league players from left back to centre mid, and then just use a French goalkeeper. I've then gone down the route of the 2nd Spanish league here, all the way into the 1st Spanish league. So I've just used Spanish players for the rest of the squad. They are 2 different leagues because you can only have 4 players from the same league. Nice and simple one there. Then submit that one and we are done. 2 more to go to complete the overall for the Ultimate Team Regional Finals. Brilliant. Next one we have Khalid the Royal, Aloufi. I apologise once again for the name pronunciation. And I've gone ahead and used up one of my, I duplicated one of my Saudis. That's not good. So hopefully a Saudi I use here, like, does this guy still have enough rating? He does. Does this guy? Yes. And he doesn't play for Al Ittihad, so that's good. So once again, you need one Al Ittihad player, exactly the same as before for Dasari's team. You need one Saudi Arabian player as well. And you do need a minimum of 3 leagues and a 77 rating with 90 chem again. So what I've done here is, again, similar to the last one where we used Spanish players from both the Spanish leagues. I've used my Saudis here. I've got them all here, and my centre-back is from Al Ittihad. And then I went with like Germans from the Bundesliga, apart from Shinji Kagawa. I didn't have a German cam. I needed someone quite high rated that's normally pretty cheap. So we stuck him in there, and then just went into the 2nd German league here for a couple of strikers that get a strong link, and that helps me get the chemistry up and stuff. But again, once again, have full chemistry on all of these guys. So that's going to work for me. Now moving on to the final one. The final challenge, I think it is anyway. We have got Tassal, Tass, Rushan. Tass is a good friend of mine, actually. I've met him a few times. He's a very, very good FIFA player, of course. And I'm looking forward to catching up at the weekend. So his team is obviously Arsenal. If you follow him on Twitter and all of the social medias, you can tell he's an Arsenal fan. And he's very jealous that I met Thierry Henry as well. Because, of course, Thierry's a bit of a legend for the old Arsenal fans. So, what you need here is 1 Arsenal player, 1 England player, and you can only have 4 players from the same nation. So, what I've done is built a Premier League back 4, which was easy. I used like a defender from Arsenal. I've gone ahead and used Gabriel just because like it was that or Koscielny. That was the amount of Arsenal players I had was not very high. So I've done that. I've got an English player in that centre-back as well, and then just a couple of other nation players, because I imagine English players might go up somewhat in price. And then I moved into like Dutch players from the Eredivisie, because I had a Dutch right-back, and I figured that might help Cam a little bit. And then the front 3 are all Eredivisie players, but aren't from Holland, because you can only have 4 players from the same nation. Simple. Let's go ahead and finish this up and get on in to the packs, because that's what we want. We want the 25k packs. I've got 6 of these, so that is 150k's worth of packs, I'm pretty sure. I mean, again, maths is not a strong point for me right now because I'm trying to do a live commentary. I'm not necessarily thinking, but can we get a team of the season, or are they all going to be like horrible and rubbish and my general normal luck? First pack, premium gold players. Come on, give me a Tots, please. Small flares. Do you know what? I'm kind of prepared to see this every single time. But we do get a decent rated Roma player there. That will help one of these guys' teams out as well, because of course Roma was a requirement for one of these SBCs. I'm going to try and sell literally everything later on as well, because there's just so many SBCs out with those 6 that have come out that, you know, it's going to be crazy really, isn't it? Second pack we get small flares again. Chorluka, not interested. And as I do this commentary right now, I think Mbappe has just been announced as one of the player of the years in the French Ligue 1, and I think on Snapchat EA France have said that we might be getting an SBC like for the players of the year, a little bit like we had Dele Alli and Kante. So I think confirmed we now have an Mbappe SBC later on. That could be a bit madness, but first off, let's open these packs right now, get someone good. Small flares again, like really. John Anthony Brooks is a very good player, and of course he's an American player, which you could use in one of these SBCs if you want, but nothing else here to really write home about. This is annoying. Do you think Pickford, the goalkeeper there that we just packed, think he could go to another Premier League side and get signed, considering Sunderland got relegated? Let me know in the comment section. Premium Gold Players pack number 4 then. We've got a walkout. Please be a Team of the Season walkout. Go on. Oh, it's a regular one, but what can we get? Who is it going to be? It's going to be Italian, and I imagine that's going to be Gianluigi Buffon. To be fair, an 88 rated player in one of these packs. I haven't had a walkout in I don't know how long. So I'm pretty happy about that. I know it's like one of the more boring walkouts to get, but still, I'll definitely take it, and that's good. That's a very good thing. I'm happy about that. Gianluigi Buffon, don't already have him in the club, because of course I've got his SBC version from ages ago, and I probably got rid of the 88 in a different SBC along the way. So we packed ourselves a walkout. Moving on to the next one then. Oh, I thought that was going to be 2 in a row, and it's double blue. What the hell? Oh, we've just gone ahead and got Marshall's favourite. We've gone ahead and got Richie, baby. 87 rated. That is my first gold Tots packed, and I've got 2 in the same pack. Now, of course, they're all 87 rated. Who are we going to get? Who's the second one we're going to get? Oh, we get Marcelo, the Brazilian. So, both pretty much discard players, but we get 2 Tots in one pack. How sick is that? So that has made that SBC totally worth it for me. And finally, guys, I can show you some special players in packs. My days. That's awesome. Now, I bought Marcelo because he was like a discard player. And I'm going to stick him in the transfer list, of course. I'll keep Richie because I might as well. I just feel like at some point we're going to need Team of the Season players. I feel like we're going to need them for SBCs or something. I'm not too sure, but they're useful. They're discard. You're hardly risking anything. And then the final pack, guys. Boom. What can we get? Not a walkout, but can we get anything special? Oh, we get an inform. Who's this going to be? Right wing back. We get Oxlade-Chamberlain. I tell you what, these rewards have actually been sick for me. Now, these players might not be worth too much because the spam of players on the market is pretty crazy. But you've got to admit, that's the best rewards I've had in an SBC video on this channel for I don't know how long. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope you've enjoyed. Smash a thumbs up for the pack luck. And have a great day. I hope you guys get some sick stuff in these packs as well. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time. Peace.